Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of
This or That
Thursday. Hands are up here.
We talk with our hands and we forget that.
But our hands are down here so you can't see them all the time. So today we're talking about the differences in your workouts between a strength, hypertrophy, or an endurance style program. So, you start.
Let's start with strength. So when we're talking about these style of programs, what we're talking about is rep ranges. So how many reps are you looking at doing? I mean, really, when we talk about sets are sometimes personal preference, depending on how many reps you have.
Let's make it simple, stupid to begin with. A rep is how many times you are doing the motion. A set is how many sets of these reps you're doing. Does that make sense? I just...
Sure, let's go with that. So anyways, let's break it down. Strength training, Mike. How many reps should we be doing for strength training?
If you are going for pure raw strength, you should be in that 4 to 6 rep range. I mean, if you wanted to, you could take it up as high as 8, but 4 to 6 is kind of your bread and butter for strength.
So your strength training guys are going to be like your power lifters.
Yeah, power lifters or anybody who is looking to put on sheer muscle for a sport, right? So if you want to put on dense, hard packed muscle, you're going to be in that 4 to 6 rep range to get your weights up, especially too. If you're a football player and you're going for the 225 bench press test, you want to be hitting those 4 to 6 rep ranges to get the strength up to that 225 point. And the other thing with strength is the rest period that goes with it. You want to keep your rests a little bit longer. Could be anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes until you attempt your next set.
I've actually heard up to 5 minutes sometimes.
You can. Depends how hard you're going, and it depends how many sets you're doing of these too.
And the recovery that comes along with
100%. How you do recover, right?
And yeah, you should really be watching that heart rate and watching that recovery to gauge how long your rest should be.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. So we did strength. Now, what most people we see like to train for is hypertrophy because, especially the bros out there, you guys are looking for big muscles. You know, pack it on, make them look big. They don't need to be overly usable, but big.
Still usable.
I just wanted.
So for hypertrophy, your rep range is going to be that 8 to 12, kind of hitting those reps. With a little bit less rest again. So the idea behind the less rest is you're activating your muscles more frequently, which causes more of like a pump. It gets more blood into the muscles, so it actually gives you more bioavailable resources to grow your muscle.
That's really good. Okay, so now we look at endurance.
So endurance is essentially anything 15 plus. You're hitting crazy high reps. It's very sports specific, right? If you were a long distance rower, or if you run marathons for a living, if you do things that require you to use your strength over a longer period of time, you're going to be training in those endurance rep ranges.
Also, any of those ladies out there that are looking to tighten and tone, you're going to be looking at that endurance range. We also use it as like a muscle exhaustion range to really deplete glycogen stores within the muscle cells themselves so that we can replenish with a high carbohydrate refeed and get nice plump bulging muscles.
Plump, I like that one. So this was actually going to be a fairly short video of ours for once.
So strength, we're looking at 4 to 6.
4 to 6.
Hypertrophy, we're looking at 8 to 12.
Hypertrophy.
And endurance, we are looking at 15 plus reps. And then you're looking, most people do anywhere from 3 to 5 sets.
So there's varying thought patterns on this. So if you want to still get the hypertrophy gains, but still be getting strength gains as well, a lot of people actually do more sets with less reps. So if you are lifting, say you want to get a big chest, but you want to gain strength as well, you're going to be doing that 4 to 6 rep range, but you might do 6 to 7 sets of these so that you're still hitting your volume, because hypertrophy comes back to volume, right? So the reason they say 8 to 12 is because you want to be up in somewhere in the range of above 30, right? So
30 to 70-ish reps
per muscle group. So you want to be hitting these higher volume workouts. So if you still want to gain a crazy amount of strength while hitting these hypertrophy goals, you can do it. I would only hit one muscle, say your main compound lift was going to be bench press, and then the rest is kind of auxiliary work after that. So you do your bench press and you do 6 sets of 6 reps. You're still hitting 36 reps right there, right? So the idea is you're still hitting the volume, but you're going to be able to push harder weight because you're doing a reduced amount of reps per set.
So overall, you need to look at volume within the workout, reps, and sets. If you guys need help with this, by all means do contact us here over at Iron Body Coaching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are loving these videos, and stay tuned each week for way more. We will bring you more information on volume and how we can try different sets and different ways in which we lift in order to get you guys those strength and muscle gains that I know you're looking for. Have an amazing day.
Have an awesome day, guys.